I didn't want to be an educator. My mom's a speech pathologist. She retired, and I was in the sciences. My degree was in neuroscience. Biology and cognitive neuroscience. So I wanted to be in the lab. I wanted to do all this stuff, etc. But I always was coaching AAU with my dad. I was always around my little brother when he was playing, and like again, you know, he played with Tobias and he played with all these other guys, and a lot of my boys was playing. Danny Green, one of my good friends, and we talk and chill, and just basketball was just always a part of me. I just never knew something without it. So I was always involved in my community. And then as I got older, I felt that there was a need. Like, I never had a black teacher that was on the ground with me. I had black administrators, I had black principals, I had black deans. Never had a black teacher, right? And so I was like, you know what? That's needed. Like,
Definitely.
just to see, like, everybody thinks you gotta shoot a jump shot, you gotta be a rapper, you gotta be a doctor, you gotta be a lawyer. They don't ever see, like, yo, Mr. Adam doing well. He a teacher. He got his little Challenger, and he got this other Jeep Wrangler, and he's chilling, and he got the sneakers. Maybe that's not a bad life. You know,
Right.
and so I always felt that that was a need where kids needed to see a regular working person in a regular life, and where I could affect kids the most. And I've moved kids into college. Parents couldn't take them. I threw all the stuff in the back of my truck at the time, drove them up to Old Westbury from the Bronx.
Mm.
I've done a lot when it comes to, like, just kids in general, because I know kids need that push and that help. And so from there, it was only right to become a coach, because people sacrifice their life, and their time for me, and for me to realize my dreams. Why not pay it forward? And that's really where the teaching comes in, and I love it.